Source Code enables you to cross over into another man's identity in the last 8 minutes of his life.
We've been informed there'll be another attack in 6 hours. If you find the bomber, the next attack can be prevented. As always, you will have 8 minutes.
8 minutes, and then I blow up again.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
My first question is, what's it like being in a movie that's in a time loop, particularly with your character who actually does the same thing over and over?
Well, it's particularly challenging, and I think that was one of the things that intrigued me most about this movie, was the idea that we needed to nuance it and add real subtle changes to each scene, but yet make it totally engaging for the audience.
We have information that downtown Chicago is the next target, and they're planning to detonate a dirty bomb.
Do you have any idea how many people would die if an explosion of that magnitude were to occur in the city?
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
My first question is, what was the appeal of this script?
Well, I think the appeal initially was Duncan Jones. I was a huge fan of Moon, and clearly Jake Gyllenhaal is amazing, and this was totally original.
What would you do if you knew you had less than 8 minutes to live?
I don't know. I'd make those seconds count.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
My first question is, who is Christina?
Christina is a woman who sits on the train every day across from a complete and total stranger, and she kind of gets to point A to point B, and just as many commuters do day in and day out, and she kind of is going through her life and maybe not living her fullest potential. And she strikes up a conversation with the stranger that sits across from her, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and he kind of starts to inspire her to make some changes in her life, and ultimately a relationship develops, and it's very romantic.
Hey, come with me.
This isn't our stop.
Oh, come on, let's take a walk.
We don't get off here.
I know, we'll just be spontaneous.
You're kind of freaking me out.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
My first question is, what's it like acting opposite Jake Gyllenhaal? Because he's in kind of superhero mode in this movie.
He is in superhero mode, and he's like a pretty cool superhero to sit across from. He's an amazing actor, and he's really, really supportive, and honest to God, we had so much fun making it. I mean, it was a good thing that we really kind of dug each other, because we really sat across each other for 12 hours for 5 days, 5 weeks, you know, and he's fantastic.
How well do you know me?
Not that well, apparently.
Do you know me well enough that if I did something that looked a little strange and was maybe even a little bit dangerous, but I told you to trust me anyway, that you could do that?
No.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much.
My first question is, what's Duncan Jones like as a director?
He's awesome. Duncan is awesome. You know, he's got this real energy about him. If you've met him, he loves film, and he's a great storyteller, and technically, of course, in sci-fi, and you know, he's a real visionary, but he's really collaborative, and that was what was really fun about this movie, is that we'd sit together and we'd figure it out, and it really felt like we were in college or high school making a small little film, and we'd try all these different things, and it was just a really fun experience.
Tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay.